Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more informative videos. Our today's topic is jinns, the fourth dimension beings. What are jinns? In Islam, jinn are a creation of Allah, made from smokeless fire. They are invisible to humans most of the time and live in a world parallel to ours. The Quran explains that humans were created from clay, angels from light, jinn from smokeless fire. Unlike angels, jinn have free will. They can believe or disbelieve, obey or disobey Allah, do good or evil. Some jinn are righteous Muslims, while others are rebellious and harmful. Types of jinn in Islamic tradition, Islamic teachings and folklore mention different categories or kinds of jinn. Part 1. But ordinary jinn, these are normal jinn. Communities living their own lives much like humans. They marry, eat, have families, practice religions. Some are believers and some are not. To shayateen, devils, iblis, is considered among the jinn. The shayateen are evil jinn who mislead humans, whisper sinful thoughts, encourage corruption and fear. Their leader is iblis, shaitan, Satan. Ifrit is described in Islamic lore as extremely powerful, strong, and cunning, often associated with fire and strength. The Quran mentions an ifrit during the story of Prophet Suleiman. Plascuris married in Middle Eastern folklore. Marids are often described as powerful sea or ocean, jinn proud and difficult to control, associated with wishes and legends. These descriptions mostly come from folklore, rather than direct Quranic teaching. According to Islamic tradition, every human has a spiritual companion called a Qareen. It may influence thoughts and temptations. Some scholars interpret this symbolically, while others take it literally. But only Allah the Almighty knows how many species of jinns are there in 7 worlds and skies. Jinn during the era of Prophet Suleiman, Prophet Solomon A.S., was given extraordinary miracles by Allah. According to the Quran, he could understand animals, control the wind, command jinn by Allah's permission. The jinn worked under his authority and performed tasks such as building palaces, diving into oceans, creating large structures and statues, heavy labor and craftsmanship. The Quran mentions this in several places, especially in the Quran, Surah Saba and Surah An-Naml. The famous story of the throne. One famous Quranic story tells how Prophet Suleiman A.S. asked who could bring the throne of the Queen of Sheba. Before she arrived, an ifrit from the jinn said he could bring it quickly. This demonstrated speed and strength of some jinn. The authority Allah gave Suleiman asked, did jinn know the unseen? Islam teaches that jinn do not know the unseen future. A famous example, when Prophet Suleiman A.S. passed away while leaning on his staff, the jinn continued working thinking he was alive. Only when insects ate through the staff and his body fell did they realize the truth. This story is often understood as proof that jinn are powerful, but they are not. All-knowing appearance of jinn. For Islamic traditions mention that jinn may sometimes appear in forms such as humans, animals, snakes, black dog, shadow-like figures. However, many stories in popular culture are folklore and exaggeration rather than confirmed religious teachings. Important Islamic understanding. Islam discourages trying to contact jinn, black magic spirits, summoning fortune telling. Muslims are taught to seek protection through dira, prayer, Quran recitation, faith in Allah, especially verses like Ayat al-Kursi, Surah al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas. Why jinn fascinate people? The mystery of jinn continues because they represent the unseen world, fear of the unknown, spiritual temptation, ancient supernatural beliefs. For many believers, jinn are not myths, but part of creation that humans normally cannot see. Hadith about jinns in Islam. Many authentic hadith describe the existence, behavior, and nature of jinn. These narrations help Muslims understand that jinn are real creations of Allah, living unseen alongside humans. The Prophet met a group of jinn. Muhammad recited the Quran to a group of jinn who listened carefully and accepted Islam. This event is connected to the Quran, Surah al-Jinn Hadith, meaning the Prophet informed the companions that a delegation of jinn came to hear the Quran. They were amazed by its truth. Some became Muslim and returned to preach to other jinn. This shows Jinn can understand religion. They are morally responsible beings. Some are believers while others are disbelievers. Jinn eat and drink. According to authentic hadith, jinn eat food, animal bones and dung were mentioned as food for some jinn. The Prophet instructed Muslims not to use bones or dung for cleaning after relieving oneself because they are provisions for jinn. This narration appears in Sahih Muslim. Shaitan travels through humans. One famous hadith says, Shaitan flows through the son of Adam like blood. Found in Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim scholars explain this as Shaitan strongly whispers temptations. Evil thoughts can deeply influence humans. Jinn can appear in different forms. Some hadith mention jinn appearing as snakes, black dogs, human-like figures. The Prophet warned against killing house snakes immediately because some could be jinn who had accepted Islam. The strong jinn. During prayer, a hadith narrates that a powerful jinn tried to disturb the Prophet during salah, prayer. The Prophet said he was given power over it and considered tying it to a pillar in the mosque, but remembered the dua of Suleiman, who had asked Allah for a kingdom unique to him. This hadith is found in Sahih al-Bukhari's Empty Houses and Jinn Islamic. Teachings encourage saying Bismillah, reciting Quran, remembering Allah in homes, because hadith mention that shayateen avoid homes where Surah Al-Baqarah is recited, Allah is remembered, often famous hadith. The Prophet said, do not turn your houses into graves. Shaitan flees from the house in which Surah Al-Baqarah is recited. Found in Sahih Muslim. Jinns in Islam and ancient folklore. Jinns are among the most mysterious beings mentioned in religion, mythology and folklore. Across Islamic teachings and the ancient legends of Asia, Europe and the Middle East, stories of invisible beings have existed for thousands of years. Some are feared, some respected, and some believed to guide or deceive humans. Jinns in Islam. Jinn are real creations of Allah, made from smokeless fire. Unlike angels, they possess free will, meaning they can choose good or evil, just like humans. The Quran mentions jinn several times, and there is even a surah chapter called Surah al-Jinn. Key beliefs about jinn in Islam. Jinn live in a world parallel to humans. They eat, marry, die, and have communities. Some are Muslim and righteous. Others are rebellious or harmful, known as shayateen, devils. Iblis is believed to be from the jinn, not an angel. Types mentioned in Islamic tradition: good jinn, peaceful. Believers shayateen, evil and deceptive. Beings ifrit, a powerful and dangerous jinn often mentioned in Middle Eastern. Lord Kareen, a spiritual companion attached to every person. Common signs in folk belief in many Muslim cultures. People associate abandoned places, deserts, ruins, and lonely roads with jinn activity. Traditional stories often describe whispering voices, shape-shifting figures, shadow-like beings, strange dreams, or illusions. Islam generally discourages seeking contact with jinn through magic or rituals. Jinns in ancient Middle Eastern folklore. Long before Islam, ancient Arabs believed deserts were inhabited by unseen spirits. Caravan travelers told stories of beings that misled wanderers, created mirages, possessed poets with inspiration, haunted ruins and caves in Persian and Mesopotamian mythology. Supernatural beings similar to jinn also appeared. Desert demons, fire spirits, wind entities, guardians of hidden treasures. Many scholars believe Islamic understanding of jinn refined and clarified older Arabian supernatural beliefs. Asian folklore and spirit beings. Across Asia, stories of invisible beings are deeply rooted in culture. South Asia and Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh. Jinn stories are common in villages and old homes. Banyan trees, graveyards and deserted buildings are often linked with spirits. Some traditions mix Islamic jinn beliefs with older Hindu and regional folklore. Japanese folklore speaks of yokai, strange supernatural creatures, fox, spirits, shadow beings, haunted women. Spirits. Chinese legends describe hungry ghosts, wandering spirits, ancestors returning during certain festivals. Many Asian traditions focus on balance between the living and spirit worlds. European folklore and dark legends. Europe also has centuries of stories about supernatural entities. Celtic legends. Ancient Celtic cultures believed in fairies, forest spirits, shapeshifters, beings living beneath hills, unlike modern fairy tales. These beings were often dangerous and unpredictable. Medieval. Europe people feared demons, witches, night spirits, vampiric entities. Church traditions often interpreted mysterious beings as demonic forces. Slavic folklore, Eastern European legends included shadow creatures, water spirits, werewolves, restless dead. These stories were often warnings about morality, nature, or the unknown. Why these stories exist everywhere? One fascinating thing is that nearly every civilization developed stories about unseen beings. Historians and psychologists suggest several reasons: fear of the unknown, natural disasters and unexplained events, sleep paralysis and vivid dreams, human imagination and storytelling, spiritual beliefs about another world beyond ours. For believers, however, jinn and spirits are not merely stories, but part of unseen reality. The mystery continues, even in the modern world. Stories about haunted places, shadow figures, and unexplained encounters continue across cultures. Whether viewed through religion, folklore, or psychology, the idea of unseen beings remains one of humanity's oldest and most powerful mysteries.